Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Maniacal S10 Shopping Garage. Excuse me. Update on my power steering hose, high pressure line especially, on my 08G6 GT Pontiac. Okay, I believe I caused the problem. Everything was going good. Made my lines up and put them on. Got the car back on the road. Drove it for a day and a half. Excuse me. And was out of town and made a sharp left turn into a parking spot and blew the high pressure line at the pinion, at the rack and pinion. But I believe it's my fault. So I'm going to show you what happened. Yeah, I got towed home. Okay, whoops, sorry about that. It's a 2-clamp setup, and I don't think this is Kevlar. Now, the clamps held up, my wire clamps, as you can see once it focuses. But look here. Here's where I think happened. You see where the power steering fluid and got in between the elbow and the hose? It got past this clamp, but couldn't get to this one, and with the flange here, caused it to blow right there. Lost all my fluid. And this clamp here is not tight enough. So bear with me, I'm going to get this set back up. Hope I don't get in the way too much and you'll get to see all of what I'm doing. Okay. Just unlock the wire clamps, take them loose like so, and let's see what I can do by getting this off. So, give me a second. Now you see this blowout a lot better. Look at that. I only had about 3/8 of an inch on the back of that hose, hold that on, and it blew it out. The PSI can go up to 1500 PSI on this. So this is garbage. You see what happened. Let's dry this off really, really good. And, all right, if I have some here, I did have, hope I still do. I don't see it. I need to do some fall cleaning and organizing here, don't I? Now, I'll do this and get this down where you can see I'm doing some. Take this foam block sander and see what I can do here. All right, I'm gonna go get some emery cloth, be right back. Okay. Emery cloth, 320 and probably of a 400. I didn't look at the number, but as you can see, whoops, texture difference. I'm hoping this is going to work out this time. If not, I'm going to have to go back to the replacement line. I'm also replacing the cup seals on the lines going into the pinion at the rack. Oh, by the way, the power steering rubber hose that I'm using, I also learned today that it's power steering / transmission line. Feels a lot better. Still some slight pitting, as you can see. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to find the size of grit that I'm using. The sandpaper set of 400 to 130. All right, let's get this dusted off. Check on the dryness of it. Okay, now talked to another mechanic buddy of mine. Plain ordinary transmission fluid, not bored. That's friction driven. At least back in the day it was. Just give it a light coating of it. Okay, now for the hose. And now about a dirty Q-tip. Thought I had another one. Oh, here it is. Welding helmet. Okay, give me a second here. To the Q-tip. Let's see what we got here. Oh wow, further down than I thought. Do it the best that you can. Okay. Any excess off the outside. And I'm going to use a worm clamp at the very end of it. So down on there for a little bit later use. Let's see what we can do here now. Oh, okay. So I'll take a bit here. Okay. grunt and strain a bit. Okay. Now then. My worm clamp. Feel around for where the end of the hose is going to be at, or that elbow. Right there. And you want to twist it like so till it doesn't move at all or very little. Hopefully not at all. All depends on how tight I get this clamp. Plus 2 more. I'll wire clamp it. So far it feels good. Now what I need to do is get an idea that's going to fit it in there. This is going to be toward the firewall. You don't want that to be there. So I'm going to move that. That's roughly, okay. I got to move the head of the clamp to the other side. Somewhat of a visual here. Looks good. All right. Position it for yourself, and let's do it. Doesn't feel bad. Okay. Now then. Now I'm not going to, between the 2 flanges, I'm not going to put a clamp there. Wire clamp, that is. Clamp tight. Let's see what we've got here. Put it over here onto this. I'm on the biggest gauge wire. Okay. I think it's AC going here. I'm going to use the little tool for this again. I'm also going to double wire it, or double loop it. I left myself enough wire. See what we can do. Okay. Okie doke. Between the worm clamp and the first flange. Loop it down, and come back up. Okay, and takes a little bit to get this set up. It's a bit tedious. These need to go in the middle. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Oops, there we go. Sorry about that. Now let's get some of the slack out of it and see where we're at here. Okay. Slide on down a bit. Now let's get it lined up. I think that's got it. See what we have. Now we got her snug a bit. Double check this. Another crisscrossed, and I'm double looping it. We don't want it crisscrossed. At least not this time around. It's getting tougher to turn. Now it's pretty much locked on. So lock it on. First time I bottomed out on this, on the thread on this. Okay. And the Olympics. Okay. Round 2 coming up. Second clamp going on. Okay. Okay. I'm going to double loop this one. All right. All right. Loop her back around and let's do this. It's a bit time consuming. I do like doing new things, different ways, different things. Process, method. That to the middle. And that, whoops. Thought I had it. Darn it. And got one strand, it does not want to cooperate. Okay. Now if this will stay that way, I've got it. Okay. Straighten out my wires, my ends, and see what I've got here. A little bit more clearance there. Let's get ready to do this. Yeah, a lot of things it takes time for me to do like this. You decide to do this way, or whatever project I'm doing, or repairing, replacing, then you know you can take the shortcuts, get what you need the first time around, and do it, or just direct fit and go buy the part. Sometimes I have to go and buy the part, like thermostat, for the example. But yeah, I've done that. I've done the videos on it. Okay, last check on this, I hope. Looks good. Down, out, Let's see what we got here now. She's not turning now. So for what I do, okay, let's log it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 15 turns on a T-handle, give or take. And even with these clamped to it, I don't think, yeah, I can do it that way. It's the only way I can do it. So we shall see how this works out. I'm going to put this back on tomorrow. If worst comes to worst, Sunday. Wish I could pressurize it before I put it on, but I can't. And here's what I have done. This thing from vibrating. Okay. Nothing between the flanges, you can see. Flange there and there. And by hand, it don't turn. So we shall see how this pans out, works out tomorrow. Okay? Thumbs up. Be optimistic. It'll work this time. And I'll also turn the steering all the way without jamming it. Because see, back in the day, 60s, 70s, maybe the early 80s, power steering, V-belt, V-pulley, of course, that when you turned it all the way left or to the right, it go eat, or you knew to stop, back off a little bit, and make your turn. So either I did this wrong, hope not, and it might have been just a flaw spot in the hose, which I doubt. It's probably me with the clamps, because I only had 2 clamps versus 3. Oh. And this end that it flows out of, as you can see, 3 clamps and not a problem, and a wire clamp. This one going in, it can get between the elbow, the elbow and the hose. This way here, it just goes right in the hose. So hopefully this fixed it. It's still dripping a bit. Actually, somewhat quite a bit. Anyway, back to my story here shortly. And I'll start it over again. Oh boy. Okay. Back in the day in power steering. All the way to the left, all the way to the right. Oh, too far. You're jamming the steering. You've run out of steering. Back up a little bit. That was a warning indicator. Don't go any further. Back it up a little bit. Make your turn. Now I think what makes up the difference on this is the tension pulley. And you don't hear it just blows, and that's the end of it. Not good. I think the tension pulley has a thing to do with that. Because there's no warning, no sound. I could hear anything. I made a sharp turn. As soon as I finished the turn, or my steering wheel going to the left end of the parking spot, no sooner than it bottomed out or it stopped, she blew. So on your vehicle, be careful. Some may be able to do that. Mine apparently can't, but 2 clamps versus 3 now. So let's see what the difference is tomorrow. I will bring you up to speed on this. Thanks everyone for tuning in, seeing what's going on. And I don't get everything perfect the first time either. So don't feel bad. This happens to the best of us. Trial and error, test and tune, process of elimination, and research and development. It happens. Just nothing bad happened. So peace out, bridge is turning, easy on the knuckles, and bring you the update when I get this on and see how it does. Have a great one, y'all. Thanks a lot. Bye.